that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired with yesterday. Fada, fada. I fell where my demons dwell. My own little nightmare, I call it hell. Oh well, it's time to get back up, climbing and climbing. I'm done with this ride, is what I tell myself, so I could feel something else. Yeah, I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost my style. Darling, where were you when my heart was on the ground? I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time stood still, a king without his crown. Now I'm breaking and you're faking, girl. You never made a sound. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired with yesterday. Fada, fada.
And hello everybody, welcome to the stream. I am streaming Flight Simulator X again. I am your host, Lego Racer 97, or as you would like to call me, Aiden. I do not mind what you call me. How is everyone today in the chat? I hope your day is wonderful, and let's go get some flying done. I was going to get a tool called Project Fly running, but it seems as if one of the apps that are required to have this app running is not working, so I can't load that up today, which is a shame, because then you at home could look at the flight as it goes on, but unfortunately that will not happen. So today we are going to take a flight from, if I can get the bookings up, from London Heathrow to, where is it? We're going to go to Austria today. In particular, Salzburg we're going to go to. I can see Libby in the chat. Aloha, buckle in. Ooh, good. I can see Lucy in the chat. Hello, 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 hello. As you can see in the preview, we have the Thompson 757. It is a wonderful aircraft. I love it so much, and I just felt like flying it today. Thompson, sponsored? I don't think so. I don't think Thompson have got a chance of sponsoring the stream today. I wish they did, but yeah, shaking my head. I know, I wish they did, but they're not. So, anyway, let's go and get this flight sorted. Let me go and get XSplit running and get the proper channel all sorted out. Game stream. And let's push that to live. Hello. You can see my face. Hello. Anyway, let's minimize that. Let's go into the cockpit. Right. For your first time looking at a cockpit in an aircraft, this may look daunting. AJ Plays. Hello, Aiden. Hello, AJ Plays. How are you today? Oh my god, this is one of the winky face on the wing. Yes, it is a winky face. Hang on. Let me just get the aircraft up. Is it that one? Yes. Let me go and show you. So you got it on the wing. The winky face of Thompson. And if you go on the winglets over here. Hang on, let's get it up. There's there's little mini winky faces. I just love it so much. Let's have a look at the chain. I think I've caught up to date with the chat at all. Yeah, I've caught up. Right, anyway, let's get back into the cockpit. So this is the cockpit of a 757. Very, very old. Well, it's not old at all. It's got loads of computers in it and it looks very fancy. So first stage of a flight is to contact air traffic control. So we'll do that now. Let's contact Gatwick clearance. Let's try and get a clearance to Austria. Oh. Oh, we want to request IFR clearance. Here we go. Very quiet. On 2000. Right, let's acknowledge that. Okay, so what happened there? Okay, let's have a look at the chat again a second. Love having the start of you on a flight. Hey Louis, check winks. The game looks sexy. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, baby winks. What controller are you using? I am using the Satec Rhino X56 HOTAS controls. So it's a separate stick and throttle control. It's a pretty beefy system. Let me give you a look. I don't know how good you can see it. Let me get XSplit up a second so I can see it myself. So I'm showing. So yeah, this is the stick which I use to control where the aircraft is going, left, right, up, down, or where the wheels are going. This is my microphone where I speak into, and that is the throttle control, which controls everything that I do. So that does the altitude, that does the speed. No, not speed. What direction it's going when I enable autopilot. That does the speed and how much the aircraft goes up and down. These buttons are also controlling like lights, whether it goes into the descent phase or whether I'm following a path. That goes between GPS and navigation, and that one does the startup of the engines and when I need to shut them down. And this big lever, obviously you know what that does. It controls the aircraft speed. Right, let's put that camera back. Let's make sure the wires are not in the way. Going back into game. This knob here, by the way, controls the altitude. This controls how much it goes up, like I told you. That controls where the aircraft's going, and that is speed, I believe. I can't... Look, there's an aircraft coming into land. How lovely. Let's go back to check it a second. Let's see what else you're saying. But can you fly a real plane? As a matter of fact, AJ, I have flown a real plane, a Cessna 172. It was a lovely time. I had it for one of my birthdays. It was very nice. What else is going on in the chat? I've been going between actually doing things. A handmaiden is your bed made. I'm so sorry. I am very messy. I apologise for that. Spin, spin, explode. Is that a button? Yeah, well, it's a big red blue button for me. Not red blue button? What am I saying? Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. I need to set up my aircraft. Okay, so we need to go to ATIS and see what runway we are taking off from. It's clear. 26. Let's set it to 260 so that we do not go and divert and kill ourselves on the runway. Right, make sure GPS is on. And I don't want to listen to you anymore. Okay, so we've got our altitude set. We've got how far we're going to go up. We've got our runway set. Next thing to do is actually get this aircraft running. So, we want to request a taxi IFR. So let's go and contact them. Discord boop. Yep, Discord booped. Real name is Crazy Man. Ah, hello, Crazy Man. That is your name. I remember now. How long is each flight? Each flight depends on what the destination is. Usually I go off to Ireland in most flights, so that usually takes less than an hour. This one maybe take about an hour and 15 minutes, maybe. Depends, really. Explodes. No, I'm cool. What happens if you don't get permission to fly? I can't take off. That is the thing. But usually in most all situations, I can take off and fly. Usually, if you don't get permission to fly... Ooh, what the hell did I just do then? I did not want that. No. Okay, there we go. Right, so it's real time. Yes, I have set up this sim so that it is in real time. So whatever time it is right now, it is the time in game. And if time seems to get out of sync in the game, and now it'll sometimes auto sync it up. Long time no see. I don't know what's going on in chat. Anyway, now what we need to do is I'm going to go into outside view. I'm going to go to cheat mode and turn on the progressive taxi so I know where I'm going. Let's get the engine started up and let's get out of here. Right, need to make sure that I put the rotating beacon on. Is that the rotating beacon? A strobe. Beacon light, here we go. We want to put logo on. Now what's going on here? Overhead lights, yeah, why not? Do 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 do. Go onto this view so I know where I'm going. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, the little vehicles are amazing in this game. Let's put that there. Let's go into this mode. Oh no, I don't want to turn that off just yet. Next, what we need to do is to set off the flaps, which makes a very lovely sound in this sound. You ready? Amazing. Hit the gym. It's one strong kind of car thing. It's a tug, so they're designed to push back these type of vehicles, so they can be very, very strong. Roof bottom, vehicle at the bottom. Yeah, it's designed to push that. Right, let's get going. So wait, and the flight to Austria is like 27 hours. Would be sat for a long time. No, I'm taking off from UK. It takes about an hour or two. I'm not driving there. If I'm driving there, yeah, maybe, but no, it's from plane, so it doesn't take too long. Where am I going? Am I going this way? I don't see the taxi thing, so I'm getting a little bit confused. I'm gonna wing it. I'm gonna wing it and see if this is the right way. Yeah, it's the right way. Do, 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 do. Also, I have an add-on for Gatwick, which makes it a little bit more realistic. Let me know what you think of it, if it represents the real thing. No, I'm not going to Australia. I'm going to Austria. Australia, I'd be very mad to do this in a 757. But yeah, Australia would take a very long time to go to, but that's why I said I'm going to Austria. Salzburg, in particular, I'm going to. Ask Google. Alright then, let's go and ask Google how long it took. Oh, I can't ask my phone because I'm... Funny fact, I use my phone, when I'm streaming, I use my phone as data. So, yeah, I can't go and ask Google. Well, I could type it in, but I'll do that once I get into cruise. We'll do a fun few things. I've also been on a flight to Australia. I haven't been on a flight to Australia, actually. Let me know how it is. Especially on that new Qantas flight that goes direct to Australia. That must be hell. Staying in the flight for, like, a long time. Take a right-hand turn. Long and boring, I would assume so. Come on, let's get engines. Give it a bit more fun. I'm looking between chat and game, and then I need to be paying more attention to try and fly. But then again, I want to try and read all your messages. The food gives you diarrhea. Yeah, it's alright nowadays. It depends on what aircraft carrier you go to. Maybe those go. Through flights went directly, then away. Yeah, because I can remember Australia, you would have to take a flight to No, not... Is it Hong Kong? No, it's, Oh, I don't know where it is. But you'd have to, like, go and take a diversion or, like, a connecting flight. Usually, but now, obviously, do that. Airbus. What Airbus is that? Is that the A320, the double-decker one? That you flew with? Stops halfway. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, there is a flight to Australia which takes a connecting flight, which I am aware of, but there is a new one which Qantas do with the 787, which just goes direct from London Heathrow to Melbourne? Sydney? I'm not sure which airport it is. Stopped in Abu Dhabi. Ah, yeah, the double-decker one. Abu Dhabi, that's it. Abu Dhabi. That's the airport that I'm on about. Right, we're going to connect at the Gatwick Tower. Just to make sure that they are aware we're on their frequency and ready to take off when we are ready. I need to turn up air traffic control as well. It's very cool. That's where the exciting bit comes. Go PC. My phone hot. Should stop watching this. If your phone's hot, maybe sort of take off its case. Maybe have you got like a case on your phone? Right, are we ready for takeoff? Let's go. Back for an extra, for an extra special treat. Let's go from wing view. B1. Rotate. B2. Positive rate. Gear up. departures. Sure, our speed is right. We're all going on a summer. Hey Cole, do a barrel. No, I am not doing a barrel roll. No way. Can I crash next flight? Maybe. See what we do. I came back just in time. Put your seatbelts, kids. Yeah, make sure you get your seatbelts on. Oh, what we're going. People keep blocking the channel. Switch channels. I don't know, let's try. Contact approach. Make sure they know what we're doing. Yeah. That. Make sure everything is going well. Contact that. Okay, see you, my dude. Alright, AJ. Have a good time. Where are you going? Right down. Look at this view. Looking very beautiful and nice autumn. So over there in the distance you can see Gatwick, where we've just taken off from. And it's looking very nice out. Biggins approach. How has it already been 21 minutes? I don't know. Sometimes Flight Simulator just takes away your time sometimes, whatever you do. Biggins approach. Time flies when you're playing games. Flies away. Get in. It's all under control. It's all done by autopilot, so it should know what it's doing. That's the theory. It should know what it's doing. There we go, it's turning now. Come on. There we go. I hate it when planes just try and block the channels when you want to try and get in contact with them. They just block you out. Don't care about you. They just want to care about themselves. Proceed on course. Well, that's what I was doing anyway. I was putting on the wrong thing on my face. Gah. That's the wonders of what flight can do. Right. Let's get back in the cockpit. See what's going on. What altitude are we at the moment? 10,000. Get ready to change altitude. Wonder what altitude we're going to get assigned. Okay, that's a beep to say that we're approaching our altitude. Maybe try and 190. Turn around a little bit. 90. There we go. Did you mess up a face mask? Well, put on detox. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting a bit confused as well. What's going on? I don't do makeup, so I wouldn't know. Let's have a look. Let's go onto our panel. So we don't need landing lights on anymore. What's this one? Put wing lights on, I guess. Don't need the taxi light switches on. What about our radios? Oh, I pressed the wrong button again. Good. I had one job. I know I did. I'm sorry. I keep pressing wrong buttons. So if you've got any questions about like aircraft related stuff, please ask away. I'm willing to like ask any questions at all. If you have any queries, what an aircraft's like, what do you do in the cockpit, anything in particular about 757, just let me know. Tempted to. Good luck with that. I bid you good luck with your makeup adventures. Let's go into cinematic view. Make it interesting. Ooh. Take 2 action. Yep. Cinematic mode, here we go. This is the bit I like. Looking at aircraft as they fly. It's amazing. Sorry if I'm not looking directly at the camera. I've got a screen there and I've got a screen there, so I'm either here or there. It's because I'm looking at either the plane or I'm looking at what happens if you click the big red button. Well, I can tell you what happens if you click the big red button. It does this. It goes down and up, and it'll be a big, awful roller coaster ride. Oh dear. Oh dear. See, now look what happens when I try and do something good. Gonna 19,000. Sure, we're going back on course. And now you know what happens when you press the big red button. And you do how do you cope with the forces while taking off? Well, you see, in a simulator like this one, where it's just a desktop version, it's literally, you don't have any simulation of speed or anything. You're just sitting there and you just have to assume. When you're actually in a cockpit, you've got the forces pushing you down when you're trying to take off, and then obviously you have to deal with that. But really, it's fine. It's like as if you're sitting on an actual plane in the passenger seat or something. It's the same forces. You're just in a different area and you're dealing with the knobs and switches and whatnot. Does the game have turbulence? Little bit. It has a little bit of turbulence, not too much. I would recommend a game called X-Planes. That does quite a good simulation of wind and how the plane works with the real world and physics. But yeah, in FSX, not really too much. You know what I mean? Yeah. 250, right. 50. Acknowledge that. How does the weather change? The weather changes by having a program called Active Sky. When I get more onto like a sort of stable altitude and I don't need to change too much, I can go and show you what programs I use for Flight Sim to make it as realistic as possible. It's quite interesting, actually. Something else to change in? But yeah, I use a program called Active Sky for my weather engine needs. I use Rex Skyforce for all my clouds, so that's why when you look at the sky, it looks very nice and realistic. I use FTX Central or Orbex for my terrain and stuff, so that's why it looks more realistic on the ground. And I use a program called, what did I use? Pilot Assistant for doing all the backups and stuff. Can you make it stormy? I can make it stormy, but for the time being, I've got it all set up to be like a realistic scenario flying there. If I do a flight back from Austria back to Gatwick, I'll make it really stormy and show you what that's like. But yeah, it can be made really stormy and hellish conditions to try and fly in. I could also make it snowy if I really wanted to. Make it like a winter wonderland. I've never seen it Orbex in like a sort of snowy mission. No, I lie, I have. I've flown with a friend called Matan that has dealt with. We did some multiplayer together, and for some reason, like parts of the UK seem to be like very snowy. No idea why. Snazzy, very snazzy indeed. It is a very snazzy way of controlling weather. And why is my engine throttling up? Very concerned. Let's turn it down a bit. Put it down to 300. I don't like how the engines are acting in this. Very angry engines. Urgh. Can you walk about the plane? Unfortunately, with this particular model, I can only walk around the cockpit. I can't walk around the back, because if I try to do that... Okay, let's have a little walk around now. So this is what the other bit of the cockpit looks like. It looks like this. There's your panels. There's your circuit breakers, if you ever need to like diagnose something. Usually if your pilot is in training, usually like the trainer would be sat here in the jump seat, as they call it. And that's the door, and if we go through the magic door... Oh yeah, there's another jump seat as well, with some flight suitcases. But if we were to go through into the door, be ready to be amazed as to what you're about to see. Ah, nothing. Yeah, this aircraft doesn't have any interiors in the back, so it's a bit unfortunate, but oh well. However, I do have some custom views, so like I could go into wing view, go that view, that view, that view. I believe I've also got a tail view as well, so if I really wanted to, I could go to that view and have a little look around. Or swiveled. How am I swiveled? Well, going around in world in circles. That was a scare. How did I scare you, Lucy? The people went poof. Did they? Oh, 332. Oh, pay attention. I mean, the pilot after all. 330. Go. Got our professional. And yeah, the people went poof. Oh well. Things happen. You swiveled in. Oh, what, my actual chair? Hang on. Yeah. Got a swivelly chair. Yeah. Brilliant. And bam. Go through the door. Sky. Nothingness. It is a bunch of nothingness. I mean... I could do it again. I can show you breaking... Would it be breaking the fourth wall? I don't know this, right? Yes, we need a bit of caution before going through this door. Bam. I hope you're not scared of heights. Imagine that, you're in the cockpit, and then all you see is just going out, 3/4 of your plane are missing, and all you've got left is your lights. Very weird. Yeah. Contact Paris, go to the French. Can you play that with more than one person? Yeah, you can play with more than one person, but you have to play it with like less mods. So it'll be what was it? I can't have Skyforce. I can have Skyforce, but I can't have the weather engine because multiplayer requires your own their weather engine from the host. But yeah, you can play multiplayer. It's quite fun actually playing on multiplayer. Yeah. What's this speed doing? I don't like what the speed's doing. About 270, just to make the engines more happy. Oh, that'd be amazing. Yes, it is amazing. Just having, usually Matan sits in this seat, who I play with, and then I usually sit in that seat over there. It's quite fun. But yeah, if I were to go into my perspective, let's go over here. Yes, Brussels Centre. Let's contact Brussels Centre. We're travelling a bunch of planes today. Oh, let me imagine us trying to fly a plane. I would love to see you try and fly a plane, Libby and Lucy. That would be very entertaining. Seeing how you would try and fly it. Give you some training. Alright then, here's a challenge. How would you start the plane? How would you start a plane? Give me some ideas as to what you would do to try and start a plane. I'd love to know. Do other characters look like potatoes? I have a feeling they do. As a matter of fact, other characters in this game would literally just look like that. Nothing. It's not a game where they have like 3D models. It's literally just you've got the cockpit, you've got that. It's just the people that are actually controlling it are just entities. Nothing is actually representing them. You just have to use your imagination. Oh, are they blobs? Well, you flick some buttons, say some stuff, and yeet. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it is a game after all. Don't want to press the big red button. What's wrong with you? Why do you want to see me crash? What I'm trying to do is just get to Austria. Shaking my head at you. Load of innocent, invisible people I've got in the back of my plane here. I mean, I've already tormented them once by disconnecting autopilot, and they feel pretty sick. Summed it up. Yeet. Haha. Yeah, I mean, there are some paying customers that want to go to Austria, you see. I mean, I don't think they want to be tossed about the plane anymore. I think I've already got my company TUI trying to get towards my back and saying, nah, not happy with your performance on this aircraft. 37,000 feet, why do they want to keep me climbing? Jesus. 37,000 feet, there you go. Keep them happy. How do you know the way to get there? Get the Austria, a Yeaton big red button. It seems so complicated. Right above the airport. How it works is there's a thing called autopilot. So as you can see right now, I'm not touching anything, and the aircraft is turning by itself. It works off of computers. So along here, this is the altitude that you set, and then you switch that on so that it responds to that altitude. This determines how fast the aircraft goes up or down, so I've got it set to 1,700 feet per minute, so that's why it's going at a steady angle, and to make sure I don't stall. Also, just notice the speed looks very, very angry at the moment. Maybe I'll have to calm down the rate of descent. Put it at 1,200, just to make sure it can catch up. But yeah, that controls the thing. This heading hold switch, that determines what direction the aircraft is going in. This lot you'll see working later on, but this is like lines up with the ILS of an airport, and this determines what direction it's going in, and whether or not you want to set that automatically or manually. And yeah, that's how the aircraft knows what it's doing. Oh my god, stop the plane. I'm not stalling the plane. The plane wants to try and stall itself. It doesn't like the rate that we're going at. Sort out. Nobody's watching. You're watching. I don't mind, as long as people are watching. I like to do what I'm doing. I'd rather speak to people rather than just sitting here on my own. I would have done this anyway, so... face mask is applied. Nice. Just taking it and go... Oh, let's stop. Can seatbelts be taken off yet? I'd say yeah, seatbelts can be taken off. Ooh, what? What did I do? What are you saying my name for? I've come up with a master plan. What is your master plan? Tell me. I'd like to know. Steal a plane. Oh god. Don't like where this is going. What, an actual plane? You want me to steal an actual plane? This has already been done in Washington. I don't like the idea of this. Is there a secret belt button? To ding. I know what button you're on about. It's view. Where's the button? Where is this button? Anti-ice. That's not the button I want. I want the bong buttons. Where are my bong buttons? Here's some. Like that door. Like don't. I don't know where my bong button is. Where's my bong button? Does any of you see my bong button? Got my flight deck air conditioning. I don't want that though. I want to know where my bong buttons are. Anyone see? Oh. I really want to touch that button, or else my aircraft will go poof. Look where my bong buttons are. Why not? Why not? And then you fly where you are. We fly a plane. And click a big red button whilst in the air and see what happens. You know what happens. You know exactly what happens when you press the big red button. The plane will go nosediving into the ground and it'll burst into flames. And why did I turn off the air conditioning? Poof. Yes, poof. Bang. Explode. Fire. Smoke. Flames. Yeah. Put the plane in night mode. Why should I... How do I put the plane in night mode when it's clearly daylight outside? Look at it. It's beautiful out. Why do I need to have night mode? Silly. I'll put the plane in night mode. Anyway, I'm going to put it in cinematic. It's getting a bit boring. Look at that. Got some contrails going at the back now. You probably think it's fire. It's not. You don't know. What don't they not know? What, that we push the big red button? Oh, shaking my head. I am very disappointed. Just checking the phone to see what's going on, and I could see that one of you lovely people has subscribed to me. I got the notification. I don't have any like Streamlabs or anything on. Not really too much in the streaming yet, but I may do it in the future, seeing how things go. Where are we flying over currently? See, I would tell you. Actually, I could tell you. Let me go and set up a specific thing a second in XSplit. And then I'll tell you. Let's go and get this. So, let's try... Oh, I know what I can do. I can go into this if I can. That's the wrong desktop. Where's desktop 1? There's desktop 1. If I push to live, there we go. You can see my desktop now. So, what's going on? So quiet suddenly. Yes, I was just checking my phone. So, here's a program called Active Sky. This is what controls my weather, but also it can have a map function. So I can see where we are. Let's go and lock to aircraft. So we are currently flying over what looks to be the Netherlands, I think. Netherlands? Not too sure. Wherever that country is. Or maybe Germany? No, Belgium. We're flying over Belgium. That's Netherlands, that's Belgium. Yeah. Anything happening? No. All good so far. So yeah, this is my weather app. So let's minimize that. There's also a program called Rex Skyforce. This deals with my clouds and actual like stuff. So there's some clouds, pretty clouds. The skies. If I go to dawn, you can see all the different presets for what dawn would look like and day. Very fancy. Also, we have an app called Chase Plane. That's what's currently controlling all the cinematics at the moment, and when I control like different views in the aircraft. It's a very nice app, love it. And then there's also an app called Fly Corona, which is meant to be syncing up, but again, I would need a program called FSUI PC, but that seems to not be working, so time's not being synced. So I'm a bit upset that that's not working. But yeah, that's all the things. So we're currently flying over. France is the big one. France is. Hang on, let's get back to that. France is. Oh, France is this one. No, that's not France. This is France over here. Yeah, this is France. This is like Belgium. Okay, what's going over? Nope. Okay, yeah. Right, let's minimize that. Let's get back to the flight. So let's go into XSplit. Where is XSplit? That's XSplit. But F6 back on. Just live. Go. Very nice. I love the 757. It's so detailed, this model in particular. I love it. With all like the sort of red bits down here, and the doors, and the logos, and the engines. It's so nice. Let me know, what's your favourite aircraft? Which aircraft would you like fly in the future, or soon, or if you're going on holiday? Let me know. Ooh, that's very different. In-flight music. Sure, I could put some in-flight music on. Let's put on. Put this stuff on. Had a boot from Discord. Still adjusting volume a second. I like planes that have pods. Yeah, usually planes with pods, they usually have them in first class. So Virgin Atlantic have them, British Airways have them, American Airlines have them. EasyJet don't have them. They're not that classy. You aren't rich enough. Well, funny enough, I was on a Thompson flight. I kinda had that, but it wasn't like much of a pod. It was just like nicer seats, and it was more wide. Yeah. They are quite nice. One with, I just read one with big red buttons. Well, so you're in your passenger seat and you're on a big red button. You press it and just want the plane to nosedive. British Airways is good. I personally don't like their pods. I don't like the British Airways pods. They're don't like them. Horrible. They didn't really give you that much price because you have to put down the blind and like look at other people. Horrible. Sometimes they upgrade you. Yeah, the reason why they upgrade you for free is because they need to balance the plane. So, with a plane, you need to get the center of gravity right so it can take off properly. If you have everyone at the back and no one at the front, your plane is more prone to tipping back. So if you upgrade people to first class, you're shifting people to the front, and then the center of gravity moves more towards the center, and that's why they upgrade you. Any more plane questions that you would like to know? I didn't know this. Well, now you know, Lucy. Now you know. They need to keep the plane balanced somehow. Educational. Yes, welcome to the Flight Simulator stream, where I am educating you on what people do with planes. And why we're getting sucked into an engine. This is not good. I've never had this view before. Very interesting. Learning with Aiden. Yep, we're learning with me. What is my camera doing? So confused. There we go. We're at a normal view now. Turbulence, don't understand it. Well, the funny thing about weather is the fact that it creates a lot of air pockets. So when you get a lot of windy weather or you're in a very cloudy thing, there's a bunch of air pockets, and then the plane just raises up the wing because the air pockets are like pushing up more on the wing. I don't know the exact sciences behind that, so I can't explain to you properly how turbulence works, but it's roughly round about that. The air pressures and stuff. So, yeah. That's turbulence. That's a crude version of what turbulence is. If you look it up on Google, it'll probably tell you more about turbulence. Yeah. There you go. Now you know about turbulence. Sort of. Very good. Quiet, but yeah, I like it. Any more questions? What is the chances of a plane crashing? Very slim. Very slim. Flying by plane is mostly like the most safest form of transport you can, because it's so controlled. Like there are like redundancies built into the aircraft, so if the autopilot fails, you've got manual control. Yeah, I mean, it's very slim chance that you can expect an accident in a plane. Very slim chance. Yeah, it's all very safe nowadays. Would you be one of those pilots who tell stories? In what way would I tell stories? Is there any purple buttons? I forgot to ask that question. Is there any purple buttons? Let's have a look. Let's have a look and see if there's any purple buttons. Is there any purple buttons anywhere in the aircraft? Doesn't look like it so far. Purple wouldn't really be a good colour to have in a cockpit. Probably something in other aircraft, but not in this particular one. But, yeah. Yeah, there you go. That's the part. Well, I mean, no purple buttons, but you have got purple instruments here, I guess. Yeah. Just calm down the speed a little bit. Hang on. Notice we're going quite fast. Reduce the amount of stress on an aircraft. I mean, having too much stress on an engine can be very bad for it. It can fracture it. Baby, you must go and gobble my lunch. Why not bring your lunch towards me and have an in-flight meal as part of the flight? I mean, it's possible. I'm gonna have a little look at my notifications on Discord. Not too much. Nothing too much is happening. Yeah, there you go. If you pay... Well... Okay, 1 second, okay. What? I don't know what I was doing then. The things that you do when you're trying in a cockpit and trying to keep yourself entertained while flying a plane. Let's check outside. Nothing going on over there. What about over here? Nothing much going on over there either. Also, another fun fact. I look back and you're dancing. Yep. Yep, I was dancing. This is a good song, you know? Also, another fact. If you look at an aircraft and it's trying to slow down, you might have noticed that... Excuse me, rude. Yes, perfect to that one. Yeah, you may have noticed, like, those things on an aircraft. Those are called the speed brakes, if you didn't know. And those control how much an aircraft is slowing down, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah. Just wanted to let you know that, if you didn't know. Now you know. Anything else you want to ask me on an aircraft? Back in. Having a look around. Exploring in the aircraft. Yes, masters. Yep. Yep. What happened then? Did I mute the sim then? I pressed pause break and it decided to mute the stream. Not the stream. Now let's have a little look. What's going on? What's this down here? Let's have a little explore around the aircraft. See what's going on. That's a parking brake, okay. What is that? Oh, I've forgotten what that is. Nose down. Nose up. I'm going to interrupt. How much longer still Austria? I don't know actually. When did I start the stream? Did I start this at 2, I believe. Maybe landing at 3:30. Sure. Let's have a look, hang on. Where's my app? Where's my flight? Yeah, we're possibly landing at 3:30. We're about halfway now, so yeah. Oh, got an itchy nose. Oh. Yeah. You just hate it when it's you get an itchy nose and you just... Ugh. Horrible. Let's try it. Put in the chat, what is your favourite airline that you're flying around? Like, who has done like the best flight that you have ever liked? Like, there's been like an exceptional performance that they've done, or just anything. Let me know. Press all the buttons. Don't want to press all the buttons. I mean, just ruin my flight. I don't want to do it. No. I mean, I could press all the buttons, or I could just press one button and ruin everything. That'd be this button down here, where it can shut down all the engines and cause a big problem. I had one of those, like, sporty landing things. Sporty landing? I don't know what sporty landing is. Lucy, enlighten me. What is sporty... Like, explain to me more. That's very interesting. I've literally only ever been on, like, 2 planes in my life. Well, you've been on 2 lives, and by the way, hi, Bri. How are you? Yes, sporty landing. Would that be like a fast landing, or would it be a they'd be turning like and then, or are they like moving in sideways? Could be wrong. I'll just explain what it was like. Short runway. Oh. Okay. That's interesting. What airport was this? Had to go down with some force. Maybe. Okay. Interesting. I am tired. How is you? I am completely fine, Bri. Flying a plane. Trying to keep myself from not pressing the red button like some people in here, not naming names, are trying to get me to do. But yeah, just admiring the view from the plane, you know, discovering one of my apps not working. But it's not really working towards the plan that I would like. I mean, I was going to plan to have some interaction, have an app that you can go towards and watch my progress and actually see where the aircraft is, but no, decided it doesn't want to work, which is a shame, and I wanted to do the stream now, so oh well, things happen. Press the button. I've already pressed the button, Bri. I've already pressed it. I've already pressed this particular button. I don't want to do it again, really. I mean, I already struggled trying to get the aircraft back to normal. I don't want to press the button. I've already pressed it once. I could press this button. And I could press this button. I could press this button. Or I could press this button. And away, hey, I could press this button. And away, hey, I could press this button. Or I could break the aircraft entirely and press this button. Oh my word. I think we got back view at least. Okay. No, you want to. Tempt me, Bri. Honestly, don't tempt me with wanting to press the red button. Or more of a blue button. But nah. Don't really want to press it. It's not my cup of tea. I think aircraft is fine the way it is, I think. I like my buttons to be not pressed. We'll see if we press it later on anyway when I come to land. Because I need to. Where are we? Let's have a look. Where are we? Let's get expert up, but let's give you a view as to what's going on. Just alive. So, as I am looking here, this is the app that I have. So, we're over here at the moment, and we need to get to here. And if I look out, we've come halfway. So, say maybe about half an hour to go, or a little bit more. We'll see how it goes. But, so far I've got to do a turning and down this way. Yeah. Just letting you know the situation. Let's push this back. I really want you to press the wrong button there. I mean, it is possible. It is possible to press the wrong button. Think of the pretty explosions. Fine. I'll press it once. Ready? Down. And we go up. Yeah. Everything's fine. Yes, I heard your last transmission. There you go. I pressed the red button. Are you happy now? Now my aircraft hates me now. Now let it plummet to the ground. If I do that, I'll end the stream. Because, you don't really want to okay. Viewer's choice. Do you want to see me continue to the airport, or do you want to press the red button and plummet to the ground and call it a day? I want to hear your opinions. Still waiting on a decision. Waiting. No one said anything yet. I mean, Bri wants to see it go to the ground. But I don't know if any of you want to see it go to the ground. Kinda want to see the airport. Okay, so we've got one voting to... I didn't think we should decide without Libby. I want to see the button, but I also want you to carry on. Okay, I'll show you the button. I'll definitely show you the button. I showed it before, but it's that one there that I press. to cause it to go down. This moves my thing around, so if I do that, it goes left and right. That goes forward and back. This one go up and down. That button, it all goes back to normal. There you go, Bright. You saw the big red button. Go. I don't know what I was doing there. Ooh, technology. Yes, loads of technology. Loads of greens and blues and oranges going on here. It's a new keyboard that I got. It's a Logitech G8 10 Orion. Very nice keyboard. I love it. And I've got G900 Spectre, I think it's called. I think that's what the mouse is called. I need to get a wireless... Well, I bought a wireless receiver and the micro USB? Yeah, micro USB for it. I've got a stupid pink wire. I mean... Do you think that is attractive for a man of me that wants to do gaming? I don't think so. That back. Let's go and... That. I mean, I like the colour pink, don't get me wrong. But, I don't think I really want to have a gaming mouse and then just have a pink wire going towards it. It's very, very, very disrespectful. Masculinity. Listen, you like to have it. I don't mind you having it. Just let me know and I can send it to you. I gotta go. I need to fill some college application. I'll see you if I can see the stream is finished. Don't worry, Bri. You do your thing. College is more important than watching me game. You sort that out, and I wish you the best of luck. Thank you, Bri. I will have fun. I'm kind of having fun right now, just jamming to the beats. Who are the four watching? I'm curious. Name and shame. Well, me, because I'm watching the stream and seeing the chat. You. Libby and Bri, but I think Bri's gone now, so I think it'll only be taking over 3. That's all I'm aware of. Cole was here earlier, and I did have about 5 or 6 people, but they've all left. They've all left me. They don't like to see me fly. The whole thing is horrible. DJ mode activated. Yeah. Now let's get a tune that we can DJ to. What can we DJ to? You know what? Get this view up. Go back to game layer. Yep. How dare Cole leave? Yep. How dare he leave us? Oh, I love doing streams. It releases my inner something. I don't know what it is. Just releases inner something. Club Penguin. What about Club Penguin? I don't know what's going on with Club Penguin. Hasn't been running for ages. There is a thingy version of it. Not too sure. What else is there? What are the songs? Oh, I love this song. Yes, we're having this song. What have you come back to? You've come back to me DJing and partying along to whatever song I am deciding to dance to. DJ Meister Aiden at the building. Yep, I am in the building. Spitting some fine tunes towards you. Yeah. Back. Hold on. We need to get some strobe lights going on. Wait for the drop. DJ Pilot, yep. What song is this? This is Invincible by Def Kev. It's a nice song. I'll post the link actually. It'll be a Spotify link, but share. Copy song link. So, there you go. That'll be the Spotify link to that. Enjoy your song. Magic. Very magical. I feel dizzy after doing that. I mean, I can't shake my head too much because I'll just go lightheaded and pass out probably. Don't mind some Spotify. Yeah, how long into the flight are we? About 45 minutes in, I'd say. How far are we, according to this? Oh my. We've still got a long way to go. Oh no. Oh damn, come on. Let's go check stuff that's going on social medias. just having to do some stuff on my phone and then. Rave computer, do you still have? Yes, I do have the Rave computer. Let's show you that actually. Hang on. Stream still good? Let's go and get the. Hello. Let's have a look. So, the Rave computer is still in effect, doing its dancey thing. Yeah, it's going through its colour cycles, although for some reason it's not all synced up. To all resync it and sort it out. But yeah, that's the Rave PC. I don't know if you can see in there, but there's like an NVIDIA card in there. Or not. Also, there's now a Rave mouse as well. Cycling through colours. Also on my peripherals you got the, well, it's just green on the flight controls. And over here, you got the keyboard doing its thing by cycling through colours. Oh, and the camera's very hot. I've just noticed. But yeah, there you go. Rave PC still going in effect. Push back to life. There you go. Now you've seen the Rave PC. What about our Rave computers? I'd love to see your Rave computer. I'd love to see it. What's going on? I was gonna do something, but it didn't end up happening. Aiden, Lucy, what? Have you forgotten? What have I forgotten? We have team building exercise. Heartbroken. Make the Rave computer. Wait, what? What's going on? Our bonding. Damn. But yeah, I built the Rave PC by myself. Why, did you want me to, like, suggest you parts for building a Rave PC? I don't know. So confused right now. Give me some context, Lucy. You've forgotten. I don't know, remind me. I probably haven't forgotten, I just get in the... What? Give me some context. Give me like a reminder so I know what I'm doing. Like, as in I know what I'm looking for. Story time. Story time. I'm cut myself for... Yeah, I remember your Wraith PC. I do remember it. I've just forgotten the story that we had. So I mentioned about my Rave PC. I think you... No, you were talking about your Rave PC and then I mentioned mine. I remember. I've forgotten the whole story about it. I've forgotten what we were doing. How far are we into flight? Let's have a look. Ah, why? Cut me off, why don't you? Yep. Unique. Learn about flashy, lighty things and teach us about a computer. RGB multicolor wires. Yes! Yes, okay, I remember now. I remember the project. Yes, I remember. I remember now. I remember now. Yes. I remember the game. I should stream that, actually. Do that next time. I'll stream PC Building Sim. And we'll get people in chat to try and build the PC. Yes, I remember now. I remember the team building exercise. Sorry. Since you mentioned multicolour wires, I remember now. Do you have it? Do I have what those things in the game? What, do I have the game or do I have the things in the game? Sure. Maybe. Possibility. Do you have it? We need a full rave. No. Our computer we made in the modeling exercise. Yes, I would still have it. Did I save? It should be there. Yeah, it should be there. Just stay safe there. It shouldn't have moved at all. There is a van outside. What is that van doing? He's not robbing me. SMH. I got told I was sending too many messages. Where? I don't know. I haven't. I didn't enable a slow mode on here. Why do you confuse me? I'm confused. Refer to our memories. I'm emotionally connected to it. I mean, it was a very emotional thing trying to get through, trying to build a PC. I mean, jeez, it would be emotional. Oh, there's some mountains there. Austrian mountains. You're about to approach Austria. Our child. This is starting to get a bit weird now. Lucy, don't make it weird. You have been sending too many messages. Take a break and try again. Edit and try again. Maybe it's a built-in YouTube thing. Dunno. After Sky 2016 new weather update. Dakota textual information. EDNL. Wind 042 at 7 knots. Visibility 10 plus SM. Clouds few at 12,067 feet. Temperatures 12.9 degrees Celsius. Dew 0.3.9 degrees Celsius. Precipitation none. Reported altimeter 1026 millibars or 3029 inches. That is your weather information brought to you by Active Sky. The person, or not the person, the thing that is powering the weather engine. How lovely. Those clouds look like a duck. What are you talking about? How does it look like a duck? Oh, that one down there. Yeah, it does look like a duck. Yeah, you're right. What else does things look like? I mean, let's broaden our imagination a sec. You could say that's another duck over there. What's going on? What's going on over here? going on? No idea. Maybe that's like a backwards B. No, there's not much else going on. Yeah, it does look like another duck over there. With very, very curious minds, that could look like a very fat duck over there. Let's get back to view. Oh baby, it will struggle. Those clouds look like a duck. 90 minutes. Cool. Quackers. The shuffle forward. Yep, the shuffle. Oh, go through glass then. Jeez, that's not good. How far are we from our destination? Let's have a look. Well, speaking of which, it's telling us to... 0. Making our descent. 0. Let's make our... Okay, reduce our speed to 250. Descending, yes, that is the act of going down. Going up is ascending, going down is descending. Yet another thing learned to you, brought to you by the one and only Ada Morgan. Down, let's go back into normal view. Put your seatbelt on. That's right, put your seatbelts on. We're about to descend down to the altitude known as 25,000 feet. We should have gone to Barbados, but that would have taken a long time to go to Barbados, you know. Over the Caribbean Sea. I would like to put that song on, but it's copyrighted and I would probably get it taken down. Too long? No, roughly about probably 15 minutes now until we're going to be landing. So I lied, it's not 2:30, it's going to be 1:45 that we're landing. Definitely though, because we're descending, so it's not long now. It'll tell us to go to a specific direction in a minute. Sending. Who? Who? What? Why? What are you on about? Libby. How do you know where to land? Because the air traffic control tell me where to go. Like I said, it's all to do with computers. It knows where it's going. But speaking of which, I need to look up flight information. Let's go here. What airport are we going to? Okay, while that's doing a very big search, let's put that down. Stream. Are you doing anything? I apparently need to clean a car. BRB. Sure thing, Lucy. But are you doing anything? Well, I'm looking up information about the airport that I'm about to land. Or is it auto? I will be all I'm doing is adjusting switches and what the aircraft does. Mainly the aircraft does everything itself, because if I tried to do this all manually, it would have been very, very hellish to do. Just go to 15,000. So, look at the 29,000, and I'm just reducing that now. Down to 15,000. Make sure the aircraft knows that it needs to be descending. And that's what I basically do, just adjust switches. Unless I'm going towards landing, sometimes, like, I would need to do it very manually, because the aircraft, like, does something unexpected or something, so I'd need to take full control. I did a flight the other day, in this plane, for instance, and it decided not to act nice for some weird reason, so I needed to try and fly it manually. It could get very heavy in terms of landing, but yeah, it's fine. My search done? Yes, it has done. Okay, so, ILS. If we get told to do the other runway, then we're going to be doing a manual landing, which is not going to be very fun. Hopefully, they do a... So, if we are to be doing ILS... That. Come on. And we need to do... Ah! I don't know, it didn't tell me. Didn't tell me the course heading. Oh, I don't like that. That is not a nice sight to see. Oh, I'm not happy that I need to wait or get a reward. No, not really. Don't really unlock much. Landing. But I've just found out that I have to do a visual landing. So, oh, that's gonna be fun. I haven't got any control over what to do then. Well, I do have control. I have to oh, that's gonna be rough. What I could do. could set up a GPS to try and do a visual. I've ruined my GPS, apparently. Broken it. Damn it. Oh, we don't really need it anyway, so... They're 8-0. Yep. Wonder where our airport is. Probably maybe down in that valley area or something. I don't know. Interesting. Just make sure. Pressure is okay. See something down there. I don't think that's the airport that we're going to. The pressure is on. Indeed, the pressure is indeed on. Try and land this beast down on our runway. Ever landed in the wrong airport? Quite hard to land at a wrong airport when you're getting guided in by air traffic control. Let's say no. Gonna calm down the descent a little bit. Approaching those mountains. Don't really want to hit them. How many planes do you have? I've got some A318s, 19s, and 20s installed. The 787, 757. I've got a 767 installed. I think that's about it really in terms of any decent aircraft. But most of them are either, well, the majority of them, like the Airbuses and some of the Boeings, are free aircraft. But this one is like a sort of freemium, so I paid a little bit for the skins, but you could download it for free. Have you clicked the big red button before on the... Well, like I said, when it comes to landing... Yeah. But when it comes to landing, I always press it so that I disconnect the autopilot and... too. Is it not recognizing that I have descended? There we go. Yep. How do you take out the landing gear? The landing gear... let me just get rid of this a second. You see that lever in the middle? Round about here. That's the landing gear lever. So you pull that down to bring down the landing gear. You put it up to do it. And then once you're in like a normal flight phase, you just put it in the middle. There you go. That's another thing you've learnt from me. Before you asked, do you need to download them? Yeah, you do need to download the aircraft. Well, some come pre-installed, but some, like this 757, you need to download and make sure it's all installed. Okay, you did ask for some storms, so we are getting some like cloudy atmosphere. So this is going to be very interesting trying to land in. 2,500 feet you can be when you pull it. You've got to make sure that your speed's quite slow though. Don't know whereabouts we are at the moment. Getting close to the airport. Not quite there just yet. Are we lost? No, we're not lost. Left it. Oh my god. Very demanding. Yep. Swerving. Yeah, we are swerving to try and get our descent going. Or nah. We are a bit swerving. Yeah. Put that away for now. Look at those mountains. They're brilliant. Love them. Is that impossible? What's impossible? Enlighten me. What is impossible? This landing that we're about to do, I don't think it's been possible. It's fine. Getting hilly. Yeah, it's getting hilly. Don't worry about it. Whereabouts are we? Let's slow down a bit. How did you learn all this stuff? Just watching YouTube videos and just picking up a few tactics. I believe that is the airport that we can see in front of us. Right, it wants to go to 13,000 now. How long till touchdown? A few minutes now. It's not too long. Let's switch music off. I need to start concentrating now on preparing for landing. Okay, so they put us quite high, yet they want us to land on that run. Okay, I see. I see. Go 340. Gonna do a. How many flights over all have you done? Done quite a few. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
$2,500.
It's the airport over there. Landing gear down. Here we go, I'm on manual controls.
$1,000.
Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate.
Not sinking, don't worry.
$500. $400. $300. $200.
Ooh, go a bit up.
100. 50. 40. 20. 10.
Sink rate.
Oh,
Sink rate. Sink rate.
We got there nearly in the end. So the landing kind of got a bit screwed. It's a very, very heavy aircraft. Just got to park it. Okay. We are all alive. Alright, we did a good landing, don't worry, we made it. Quite difficult trying to do a manual landing in such a hilly area, it's quite difficult. I've never flown to this airport before, so I don't know the routines that you need to go through in order to do such a landing like that. And also, for some weird reason, the ATC told us to go to 13,000 or something. I don't know why. Quite ridiculous what they made us do. But it's a simulator, it's a game, don't worry. What's the longest flight you've had? I'll show you that when I get on, when I finish this, I'll put it on the desktop app before I go offline. I'll show you the longest flight I've ever done. It's quite ridiculous because it was kind of like a miscalculation as to what I did. It was before I used a different type of software for my planning, and it took me on a very weird way of doing the flight. So let's go on to this view. See, look, my aircraft's fine. It didn't break at all. What are you on about? Put the parking brake on, and then let's shut down. There we go. That is the flight done. Hope you enjoyed it. And before we go, let's go on to the desktop and show you exactly the longest flight I have ever done. So where is it? That's that. Push that to live. There we go. So this is the app that I was on about, Project Fly. Let me just move my camera a second so that you can see what's going on. Let's put me down here. There we go. So if I go into my logbook, and it is the... So this is a flight that I did. This took about 8 hours. And this is going from the Dominican Republic down here, going across the Pacific. Is it the Pacific? No, it's the Atlantic. Going across the Atlantic down to Gatwick in a 787. It's quite a long flight, but it's a similar route, but it's one of the first ones I did. Where is it? No, that's not the one. What was it? Was it this one? Yes, it was this one. So it took me about... How long did it take? It was a ridiculous amount of time it took. Where is it? See, yeah. It took about 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 20, 21, 22, 23... 9 hours. It took 9 hours to do that flight. Nightmare. So, there you go. Let's put it onto my camera. So, thank you very much for watching. Let's have a look at your comments before going. City Flight Command people. What? Did you say Bus Simulator? I would watch that. Boom. You see you in the window of the plane. Bus simulator. I do have bus simulator. Could possibly do that, I guess, at some point. Yeah, I've definitely got some ideas of what we could stream at some point. So maybe the PC building simulator, maybe bus simulator. We'll see what happens. That sounds painful. What sounds painful? What, playing bus simulator or doing a 9-hour flight? A 9-hour flight did take it out of me. I did not enjoy doing that. But anyway, thank you very much for watching my stream. Hope you enjoyed it. I'd love to do more in the future. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the very near future. I just can't get into my control room for this. It's all breaking. Oh well. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the very near future. Bye bye.